Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Captain Shane, and I'm in the new Level Up 737. This is the 800 series. I got the Prime livery on there. We're going to be simulating a Boeing convertible freighter tonight. Flying from Louisville down to Alliance Fort Worth, which is near Dallas Fort Worth Airport. I'm going to be running this Level Up 737 from cold and dark to landing. I'm still learning it, so if you guys have any recommendations on how to be better in it, by all means. I'm all ears, but in the meantime, let's get started on this. So I'm just going to start doing my thing and setting this thing up. We're cold and dark. Okay, battery, ground power, cockpit lighting. Let's get all the cockpit lighting the way we want it here. Right. There we go. Looking good. Okay, lights test. Checking the digits, checking to make sure everything's coming on. Okay, that looks good. We'll set that to dim. Lock airspeed warning test. That's up here. Hey, thanks, Danny Ray. I appreciate it. Hopefully it goes well. Still learning this plane. IRS switches. Nav. Window heat. Probe heat. Emergency light switch on. Seatbelt sign. Logo lights on. Nav lights are on. Let's do the wheel well lights. Jip whiz system test.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Fire test.
Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Okay. Cargo fire test. Okay. EFIS panel. Data. Data. And we're gonna put this guy on plan. There we go. Takeoff warning system. Okay. Weight and balance. Now this is where we got to get a little bit interesting with this aircraft, because this is not technically a freighter, but we're gonna have to make it pretend like it is. So here's what we're gonna do. We got our sim brief here, which we're going to load up now. For flight SDF to Alliance Fort Worth. Alright, so we're going to have 20.4 pounds of fuel on board and 39.3 pounds of cargo. So let's put 2,400, and we'll get the fuel truck moving now. Now for payload, we need to get 39,300 pounds of fuel, cargo on board. So basically I'm going to max out the forward and aft cargo. Then I'm going to start loading this thing up until I get 39.3 thousand pounds total. Alright, so that's 35. CG needs to go way aft. So let's put 36 in here. Let's put 20 here. It's 39.5. That CG's too far forward now, or too far aft. So we'll take out 6 here and add 5 there. 28.5. I'd like a little more forward, so we'll go 30 here, 25 here. That's a lot better. Okay, that's going to be our payload for this flight. 26% on the CG. Seems okay to me. Yeah, we'll work with that. So I know we don't actually have passengers. It's only cargo. There's no actual cargo model of this aircraft yet, so this is how we're going to simulate it. Cool. So that's good. Let's press on with the FMC. So then we're going to go to position initialization. We're going to use the last known position because this is where I parked last night. Okay, SDF for the airport. Never mind the gate. And now route. SDF to KAFW. It's going to go there. The flight is SCX for Sun Country. This is a Amazon Prime contract flight, and my VA does simulate these, so that's why I'm able to fly this aircraft. 1359. Okay, now we're going to go to the routes page, and we're going to start putting in our flight plan. Hold on. Okay, so TERG, TERGE to ARG, Alpha Romeo Golf, top one, to Kane, KAINE, and then we're going to go over to departure and arrival. So departure, we take a look at our weather right now. So, Louisville, departing 17 left and right. So we want 17 right, because we're actually on the west side of the airport. So we're going to go 17 right. And then going into Fort Worth, I think we're going to actually want... see, what are we gonna want there? I think we're actually gonna want 16 left. Yeah, so we can adjust it on the fly, but I think 16 left is a better runway for us because it's got an ILS, and then that gives us better options. So we'll do that. ILS 16 left. We'll plan on 16 left for now. Anyway, for departure, we're on the Get Gone 1. Turk transition of the 17 right. And then back to departure arrival. AFW, we're on the truck 2 with the interesting. Well, let's try that. ILS 16 left. Let's look at the route. There we go. And then we'll do a quick check of it on this plan here. We'll step through it. Okay, that looks good. No breaks of continuity. There is a vector in here, but that's fine. Now we're going to go back to route, hit activate, execute. So route's good. Performance initialization. We're still putting on fuel. While we're putting on that fuel, let's do some performance calculations here. We do know the zero fuel weight so far. Reserves, I like to land with 7,000 pounds in this aircraft. Per the flight plan here, the cost index is 54. So I'll put that in there, 54. The recommended cruise altitude for us tonight will be 360. cruise wind is going to be... Okay, so watch this. This is kind of important stuff. This is the estimated landing fuel at AFW. Watch when we add our cruise wind and our outside air temperature calculations in there. So let's do the cruise wind, which is 242 at 78. This is going to hurt us here. 242.078. That's a headwind. Oh, okay, I lied. Oh, no, yeah. See how it made our landing fuel worse, but we're putting fuel on. Let's see what that ends up with. And then the ISA offset is +2, so minus 53 Celsius goes here. And we're still waiting on fuel. While we do that, let's do something else. Hey, Mikey, how you doing, man? Hey, company. We're going to be doing a 737 here. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too bad with it. I'm still learning it. All right, let's do some takeoff performance calculations. So our estimated takeoff weight here is actually going to be... We look at our weight and balance. Takeoff weight is 154. 154.2. So this thing's off a bit. 154.2. Sim brief. Let's change that to 154.200. Calculate. Okay, so D takeoff. Flaps 5. These are our V speeds and our assumed temperature here. Okay, got that. Move that back over to the right. Fuel looks like it's done. So let's execute this. Landing fuel looks good at Alliance Fort Worth. And one limit. So D takeoff, select temperature 45. Gives us a takeoff M1 of 94.1. Outside our temperature is 13. Okay, for takeoff, we're going to use flaps 5. CG is 27.7, which seems a little high. Nope, I guess it is. I said 0.5. So V1's going to be 145. VR is also 145. And our V2 is 151. Takeoff weight's going to be... Let's see if we can... No. It's going to be 154.2. 145, 145, 151. Okay, so we're programmed now. So legs are good. Let's go takeoff on the right. So we should be set. FMC is set. Alright. Oh, what happened to this thing? What happened to my checklist? Huh. Let me take a look at that thing. I don't want that looking like a mess. Airside services. You know what? I don't even know what that is. What is airside services? I don't even know what this is, man. Load OFP. Load OFP? Oh, I don't even know how to use this thing. Hey, Mikey, once we get in the airborne, in the air, you're gonna have to teach me about that. I don't really know how that works, but I'm gonna press on without it for now. All right, let's press on for now. I gotta figure out why my X checklist is jacking up. Don't use it. Uh-oh. Don't use it. Why don't use it? I'm not on this flight. Okay. You'll have to teach me about it, though, because I don't know what it is. Let me figure out why my X checklist is jacked up here. Oh. That's why. Before start. Look, let me put that in there. It's save. Now let's try it. X checklist. And now let's reload. Oh, shoot. Oh, I really jacked this thing up. What did I do? Let's try this. Save. Hope I didn't destroy my X checklist. How did that even happen? Let's see. Plugins. Translucent window. Maybe that. Oh! There we go. Okay. Fuel quantity, check and confirm. Got 20.4 on board. Flight altitude is 360. Alright, landing altitude. So we'll go over... we'll go look at the landing altitude of Fort Worth. Alright, so at this airport, on the 16 left, 723. Okay, so now we can change this. 750. FMC is checked and confirmed, so we got legs on the left, takeoff on the right. Okay, flight directors. On. Auto throttle. Armed. MCP airspeed is going to set for V2, which is 151. MCP airspeed is good. MCP heading is going to be the runway heading, which should be 170. Altimeters. Now, I'll tell you what. I think we have some ATIS on here tonight. So 118725. Let's grab the ATIS real quick while we're here. 118725. All right, everybody, get out your pens and pencils. Let's listen.
2.9er. Altimeter 299er5. ILS approach runway 17 left and 17. Simultaneous approach is in use. Runway 17 right arrivals. 29er. 11 NFC Sensi. Available only for OPR and CT. Small departures in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Okay, let me get the wind. I didn't get the wind on that.
Blue Eagle International Airport ATIS information November 0510 Zulu. Wind 190 at 8. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,900 broken. 3,600 broken. Overcast. Temperature 14. 2.9er. Altimeter 299er5. ILS approach runway 17 left and 17.
Okay, so we got the weather. Altimeter is 299er5. Okay. Auto brakes are going to be RTO. Oh, I forgot the altitude, which is going to be right here. Initial altitude. Climb via SID, which I believe is 13,000, but we'll go over that again. 13,000. Radios are set. Nav set as desired. TCAS 4014. So let's put that in. 4014. Okay. Taxi, takeoff, departure brief.
NT Center, good evening. Emirates 205 Super with you, flight level 390.
Emirates 205, NT Center, welcome.
Turn that radio down. Alright, so let's go over our takeoff and departure brief. So here we are at Louisville. We're going to be using 17 right, or I'm going to be asking for that. Okay, we're currently at ramp 5, so I expect to taxi out to Bravo or Charlie, cross 29 or 11, and then get on Bravo and take off 17 right. We're on the Get Gone 1 departure, so that's going to be right here. Initial heading is 170. From 17 right, we're going to climb on heading 170 to intercept course 185 to cross Winnin at or above 2,500 and at or below 230 knots. Then on track 275 to cross Reese at or above 4,000. Then on track. So we got, after takeoff, Winnin 230 at or above 2,500, Reese at or above 4,000, Gonzo at or above 12,000. So there we go.
Indy Center, good evening. United 270 Heavy, flight level 390. United 270, Indy Center, welcome.
Alright, so before start, pushback checklist. Lower MFDs on engine, APU. Let's start that up right now. Here, I'll turn on my webcam now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, got the webcam. APU. Start. Doors and windows are closed and latched. Yaw damper. On.
Indy Center, Emirates 205, requesting to step away for about 6 minutes.
Emirates 205, let me know when you're back.
Okay. Electric hydraulic pumps are on. Fuel switches on. To include center wing. Parking brake. Set. Okay, waiting for the APU generator to kick on. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's kind of late. Maybe we'll get some Europeans on here. All right, APU generators. On left and right. Wheel chocks. See, ground services, they're already moved. Disconnect the ground power unit. Anti-collision lights are on. Trim air on. APU bleed is on. Engine start switch, let's go ignition left today. ACARS, gonna start that on the right hand screen. It's a brief. Put that in there. Okay. Push start.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
That'll work.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Cool. Wait on that. Let's see here. wish there was a way to make this tug go a little bit faster. Like, I don't really need to watch it drive up and everything. Like, I wish it could just be hooked up and ready to go. I'm not quite sure how to set that up with better pushback.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Alright, you're clear to connect, homie. Okay, while we're doing this, just in case we have to come back, let's prep for an emergency return on 17 right. We needed to. That'd be of course 170 and 110.3 on the ILS. So let's do that. 11030, and the course would be 170.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, crew, we're clear for engine start. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, Mikey. I just want to speed that up a bit. Alright, clear for engine start, crew. Let's start engine number 2. Ground. Oh, I already see a problem. We're gonna already have a bad engine start here. Let's start with engine 1. Let that spool down. So sometimes I've got a couple buttons that aren't mapped right on my Bravo, and it starts with the fuel switches and idle, and it screws up the engine start. So I'll fix that after this flight. I'm not gonna deal with it now, but we should be good now. We'll come back to engine 2 later. Okay, fuel on. Okay, fuel flow, EGT. Oil pressure's coming up, looking good. Okay. We do not have a good start on engine number 2. Alright. Oh, let's go back to engine 2. Sorry, engine 1 was a bad start. A hang start. Let's start engine 2 again, try that again. Alright. That's all this is due to my control switches throwing off the logic in here. Fuel on engine 2. Okay, fuel flow, EGT. The packs are on. The packs are not on.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow.
There we go.
Stand by.
That's a good start on 2. Let's try engine 1 again. Nope. Okay, starting 2. Correction, starting 1. Okay, good start on set parking brake. Alright. The way my controls are misconfigured, it's throwing off the logic in the Zebo mod here, I think. Okay, fuel on engine 1. There's a light. EGT, fuel flow. No, you're good, man. Let's see if she sticks. Yep, good start.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Roll back.
Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Alright, see you later. Okay, engine and anti-ice not required. Outside temperature's pretty high. Packs on. Left and right. APU bleed is off. Isolation valve is closed. Engine generator 1 and 2. APU off. Ground signal on the right. We're good. Okay, let's contact center and get ready to go.
At and maintain a level 2 at 40.
All right, hey, we got started, guys. We're doing okay, right?
Jimmer and maintain flight level 240, Emirates 205, super, thank you.
Indy Center, good evening. Sun Country 1359 request taxi 17 right with November.
Sun Country 1359, Indy Center, squawk 4014 in mode Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. Okay, flaps 5, stab trim 4.75. Set. Takeoff data is confirmed. Takeoff thrust setting is set 93.2. Taxi departure briefing. Standing by for make sure there's no changes on that.
Sun Country 1359, runway 178. Taxi via Charlie Golf Bravo, cross runway 29 Charlie.
Okay, taxi 17 right via Charlie Golf Bravo, cross 29 at Charlie, Sun Country 1359. Alright, crew, let's go. Let's put this on system and let's give her some thrust. Parking brake released, power's coming up.
UPS 1273 heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, UPS 1273, thank you.
Okay, nozzle steering, check left, check right. Brakes, checked. Alright, flight controls. Ailerons left, ailerons right, elevator up, elevator down, rudder, rudder. Okay, flight controls are checked, free and clear. Alright, before takeoff checklist, lower MFD, we're going to set that to, off. It's just a distraction. We can see everything we need to right here. Okay, so we're going to make a right onto Charlie, which should be this guy right here. Okay, before takeoff checklist, let's continue that. VNAV and LNAV. Let's arm both.
United 270, cross Jimmer at and maintain level 240.
Jimmer at level 240, United 270 heavy.
ICAS checked. There's no alerts. And we'll hold there for exterior lights. Guys, I can't tell you how awesome these engine sounds are. So, in my real world job, I work on aircraft that have CFM56 engines, and they sound just like this. Especially when they're at idle, and you're just giving them a little bit of power, like this.
Good morning, Delta 98 Heavy at Cincinnati. Quick question for you.
That roaring sound is exactly how they sound.
Hush is your discretion.
They really nailed these sounds. It's awesome. Okay, left turn on to Golf, which is right up here. Yeah, these engine sounds are amazingly accurate. If you want proof, I have on my other YouTube channel, I have a recording inside a KC-135 during taxi and takeoff, and you can hear the engines and they sound just like this. Those are CFM56-2s, so these are -7s, but you know, obviously these are more modern engines, but they have the same similar sound. Just listen to this, dude. Listen to this. This sounds so good. Oh. Oh, it sounds so good. Absolutely awesome sounds. Alright, let's just go ahead and get these exterior lights on now. Okay, radar. Wicks are on the left, terrain on the right.
NSR Delta 98 Heavy, sorry, I probably missed it on the PDC, but which runway can we expect tonight?
Yeah, Delta 98, yeah, we don't put runways in the PDC. Even during events, I don't think we do that. But it's a 1-8 center or 1-8 left.
Okay, alright, well, sounds good. Alright, thanks. As I got the PDC and I just wasn't sure if I had missed it or what, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, we don't even have a drop-down box or anything to select a runway. Yeah, we used to, but I think some controllers started using it when they weren't supposed to.
I gotta love it, right?
I guess, you know, we can't have...
All right, I'd like to... Can I talk? Can I talk? Indy Center, Sun Country 1359, holding short 17 right, ready for departure.
UBS 1273, you're supposed to keep flying the heading off of the last waypoint there.
Oops.
Turn left heading 270, vectors approach. UBS 1273, flighting 270, vectors approach.
270 for 1273.
Affirm 270.
I'm ready to go. Indy Center, Sun Country 1359, holding short 17 right, ready for departure.
I think that was like 3 at once. Who's ready for departure?
Sun Country 1359.
If it's 1359, the weather 190 at 8. RNAV 2, wind in runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 17 right, RNAV win in, Sun Country 1359. Alright, crew, let's go.
1273, you turn left heading 230.
Alright, wait my takeoff.
Left 230, yes.
Tell me how I do.
Numbers 205, descend via the jackets to Revel, landing east, the Columbus altimeter 2996.
Descend via the Jacks 2, landing
Clear on the right, clear on the left.
2996.
TCAS clear.
205, super, thank you.
Yes, 1273 heavy, you are 4 miles from Bluegrass. Turn left heading 200.
Runway heading 170.
Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared the ILS, runway 17 right approach.
Okay, let's go.
200, maintain 3000 to localizer UPS 1273, thank you.
Okay, power's coming up.
Center, FedEx 599, with you at flight level 340.
Alright,
There's 599
stabilized,
center,
brakes
high
released, toga. Not sure why that's going off.
Minneapolis Center, UPS 489 heavy, requesting step at
That's annoying.
flight level 300. It's 489, aren't you already climbing to 340? Yeah, can we get a step altitude at flight level 300? 489, climb and maintain flight level 300. Thank you, climb and maintain flight level 300. UPS 489 heavy. UPS 1273 heavy, the winds are 190 with a runway 17 right, clear to land.
Here's the line UPS 1273, heavy.
And UPS 40 maps for the future. So whatever your initial altitude, you know, before your step climbs, that's the altitude you're supposed to file. Okay, apologies. I'll just check the line for the next time. Thank you. 270 descend via the jackets to arrival, landing east, the Columbus altimeter 2996. Descend via the jackets to landing east 2996, 270. There's 599 better contact 43 miles southwest of the Lexington VOR. Clear direct bonnet.
We're direct bounded for FedEx 599.
Flaps 1.
Singapore 7431, request a step climb to flight level 300.
Okay. Got a cleared layer here.
Singapore 7431, trying to maintain flight level 300. Climb and mitigate flight level 300.
Flaps up.
Singapore 7431.
Oof.
It's the country 1359, contact, say altitude.
Climbing to 2,800, 13,000.
Country 1359, climb in to maintain flight level 360.
I maintain flight level 360, Sun Country 1359.
Delta 194 across Wisna and maintain.
Got a bit of turbulence here.
Trying
Trying to maintain that 230, but it's really hard. There we go. I think we're getting through it there.
Indian Center, November Sierra 1136, requesting VBAR clearance to Rickenburg International with Indy on board with Kentucky International.
I'll turn the sound down in a minute. It's a little loud.
Across Wisna and maintain a level 340. Emirates 205, contact Columbus approach 132.3. I think I stepped on some of there. Emirates 205, contact Columbus approach 132.3.
132.3, Emirates 205, super. Thank you for ATC, appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I stepped on someone. Who was that?
Delta 1994,
Yeah, paying attention would be a good idea. Delta 194 across Wisna and maintain flight level 340.
somebody please talk to somebody.
Cross Wisna at and maintain at level 340.
Maintain G40.
Delta 194, you don't have to descend now, just as long as you cross
A lot of turbulence
at
tonight.
340.
Cross Wisna at G40, 194.
Actually, Delta 194, confirm you are direct Wisna?
Firm direct Wisna, 194.
Lot of turbulence.
And are you sure Wisna is Whiskey, India, Sierra,
Never mind, I fucked up
the
the
second waypoint on the arrival?
Yeah, changing it right now.
Delta 194, clear direct Wisna, cross Wisna at 340.
Yeah, clear direct Wisna, cross Wisna.
Right, autopilot's coming on.
At G40, yeah.
Let me turn the sound down a little bit. That's loud.
And there was VFR aircraft calling, say again.
That's better. Okay, autopilot's engaged.
Andy Centers, November Sierra 1136.
That, so I don't know what's going on with this aircraft, but
on board.
every single takeoff I've had that takeoff warning go off multiple times. It just buzzes, and I'm not quite sure what the issue is.
Yeah,
I have my flaps set correctly. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Victor Golf. I know.
Speed breaks up.
Kilo. Lima,
I don't know.
Charlie Kilo. Alright, I was about to say, you just want to go in a circle or something? Alright, maintain VFR at or below 4,000. Departure is this frequency, Squawk 5514.
Alright, that's takeoff. Landing gear up.
Delivery Sierra
Off.
1136, maintain VFR
Flaps are up.
at or below 4,000.
ICAS, no alerts.
Squawk 5514.
Exterior lights.
1136. Number 136, read back correct.
To the line.
United 270, contact Columbus approach 132.3. 132.3, United 270. FedEx 46, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
132.55. FedEx 46. Thank you very much.
And Delta 194, you're still not direct to Wisna. Do you need any help there?
Yeah, a bit of help would be appreciated, but as I'm trying to figure it.
Alright, Delta 194, turn right, heading 270, and I would suggest you just plug in the whole arrival again for Pocket City and then go direct Wisna.
270, 194, yeah.
Who is this guy? He sounds like he's a couple taco short of a combo platter. Delta 194.
Doing good, buddy.
Oh.
1,000 to go.
Oh. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Let's see, how many hours does this guy got? 1 hour, oh, okay. This guy has 1 hour on VATSIM. This is literally his first flight.
UPS 1273, heavy, same parking.
Alright, I'll give him a break.
Can I get Alpha and Cruiser runway 35 left via Bravo to 11 Park?
UPS 1273, taxi to parking via Alpha Bravo cross runway 17 right at Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha Bravo cruise runway 17 right. Thank you, sir.
Indy hello Delta 1076, south of your airspace, flight level 320.
And that was Delta 1076 calling Indy Center.
That's right, just checking in.
Delta 1076, ident.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, we're climbing now. So I gotta figure out why I keep getting these takeoff warnings. I had flap step 5, speed brakes were up. I don't know why it was buzzing like that. It's a little annoying.
And November 136, are you ready for taxi? Delta 1076, radar contact 22 miles south of the Livingston VOR, block my board.
Anyway.
Thank you. Radar contact Delta 1076.
Okay, altimeter standard. After takeoff checklist complete.
Indy Center, will you call him out November Sierra 136? November 136, affirm, are you ready for taxi? Indy Center, we're having some technical difficulties trying to get everything sorted out. I'll call you out when we're ready to text. Alright, let me know. Welcome.
Oh, at this current time, we're going to have ATC for most of the way there. We'll see if Memphis Theater stays online.
Indy Center, I've got it all sorted out. November Sierra 136, ready for text. And November 136, runway 18 center, taxi via Delta. Indy Center, November Sierra 136, taxi via Delta. Which runway am I using? Runway 18 center. 18 center, copy. And Delta 194, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
132.55, 194. Thank you for ATC, sorry about FD.
UPS 489, Chicago Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Alright, over to Unicom, UPS 489 Heavy. Thanks for the service. Have a good night.
And on the 1076, clear direct D-Rose.
Director is Delta 1076.
Man, I sure wish I could figure out that takeoff warning. That was really obnoxious. If I can get a hold of these Evo people, I'll definitely talk to them about it.
And Center Delta 98 Heavy Squad 8 at Cincinnati, ready for taxi.
And Delta 98 Heavy, runway 18 left, taxi via Juliet to Sierra. Information Romeo is current.
Alright, 18 left, taxi via Juliet, Sierra, we'll grab Romeo at Delta 98 Heavy.
Oh. Oh, I probably don't want that then because I don't have packs. I'd want it to be the exact payload. I'll look into a little more though.
Indy Center, November Sierra 1136. We're departing here in a second. Just gotta take off this one chop.
Fuel. Oh, okay. Center wing is empty. So center wing fuel pumps are off. Climbing to flight level 283 for 360. Mikey, I'll try it out next time I fly. What's ground service do? Oh, we can't do it because we're in the air. Approach rating. I don't think this works.
Number 136, hold position.
Number 136, hold in position.
Number 136, do you see how you're on a runway right now?
A firm, Indy Center, try to get off as soon as possible.
Number 136, make a 180, go back onto Delta, and then take Delta northbound.
Oh, this...
making a 180, take Delta northbound,
This-
1136.
this Delta guy is screwing up. What's going on tonight?
194, Indy Center, if you're still on this frequency, contact Memphis Center, 132.55.
Flight Sim 2024 has been no fun to me lately.
Yeah, it's been fun when I've flown it, but that doesn't seem to be the same experience everyone's had.
Oh, over here.
Delta 98 Heavy, we're ready.
Delta 98 Heavy, the winds are 200 at 1-1, RNAV 2 last thing, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Another last thing, 18 left, clear to tail, Delta 98 Heavy.
Trying to figure out where this guy is that's screwed up. A lot of screw ups.
FedEx 599, center maintain, at level 280.
A lot of screw ups tonight.
Center maintain for level 280, FedEx 599.
Oh, down here maybe. No? Okay. I don't know who it is then. This guy? Nope. I don't know. It don't matter.
And Charlie Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo, descend and maintain flyable tree at 10.
Yeah, 310, Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo.
In Singapore 7431, Kansas City Center is closed. Vendor service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Monitor advisory 122 to space, Singapore 7431. Thanks for the service and have a good stream.
ND Center Thrive 715, descending at a flight level 320, direct the Aqua intersection for the RNAV 18 at zigzag.
And Thrive 715 in the center, ident.
Okay, still climbing. 1,000 to go. Hey, Quartz, it's going good. I'm still having an issue with this thing with the takeoff warning. I keep getting a takeoff configuration warning on takeoff when there's nothing wrong with it.
Radar contact, 11 miles
Other than
south
that,
of
I think it's
Champaign.
doing okay.
VOR, descent pilot discretion, maintain 1 to 4,000. The Indianapolis altimeter 2986.
PD to 14, we have the numbers, Thrive 715.
1,000 to go. About to level off here at flight level 360 on the way to Alliance Fort Worth.
And Center Delta 98 Heavy 2.5, climbing 5,000. Delta 98 Heavy, radar contact, Hunter maintain level 370. Delta 370, 98 Heavy. Charlie Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo, Cleveland Center is closed. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo, thank you very much, have a good night, and happy New Year.
Sun Country 1359, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
3255 for Sun Country 1359. Good night. Memphis Center, good evening. Sun Country 1359 with you, flight level 360.
Sun Country 1359, Memphis Center, good evening and welcome.
Thank you. Alright, crew. We are cruising. Now, unfortunately, we're going to get a fair amount of headwind coming in during this flight, so it's going to slow us down a little bit. But not yet.
Caravan 907 Sierra Papa, IFR cancellation received. Charlie Brown, and have a great night. Happy New Year.
It's at Louisville Ramp 1 Alpha with information Oscar, ready to taxi.
One thing I'll never really get used to in this thing is how unbelievably slow it cruises. I mean, oh my god, 0.787 Mach with the cost index of 50. We'd be doing Mach 0.83 in an ND11 right now. This is, I don't know how you guys, you mowing people, drive these slow planes of yours. Man. Well, yeah, this is a slow boat that Texas on this thing, man. How's the plane? It's great, except for a couple issues that I'm having on takeoff. I keep getting a takeoff configuration warning.
Memphis Center, good evening, Southwest 6805, climbing through 11000.
Takeoff config.
Southwest 6805, Memphis Center, good evening. Climb and maintain.
And it's a loud buzzer.
380.
But my speed brakes are set, the flaps are set. I don't know what's causing it, and it's really annoying. Also, I've been having some issues on approach where I fly the VREF speed or the V approach speed, but I feel like we're coming in like 0 degrees, like flat in, and it's very disorienting to come in with your nose almost pointing down. So I don't know if maybe I need to get in the flight model and tweak the flap lift or something, but I'll show you if I fly an actual approach speed that it calls for. It's shallow. It's really shallow, more than I'm used to, so we'll have to see. So top of descent in 440 nautical miles, which is about an hour from now. So let's start on some music and kind of chill for a little bit, because we got some time we got to kill here. I will say this, FMC seems to work very well. I haven't had any issues with this thing so far. So that's good.
Northwest Center, Papa 457, Cessna 172 requesting VFR departure 4 seconds.
I would say my favorite thing about this plane so far is the sounds. The sound on this thing is incredible. Like, you may have missed it earlier, but I was commenting on how awesome the sounds are on the ground, because I work on...
Down 1425.
I work on aircraft with CFM56 engines, and they sound just like this.
I'm with you, 11,400 for 16.
Delta 1425, climb and maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 1425.
Let's see if I can wake these things up. Alright. You can't really hear it. You can't really hear it up here. Alright, let's turn the auto throttle back on. There we go. Alright, well, I had the speed brake fully down and not armed. Anti-skid was on rejected takeoff, which that needs to be off now. Flaps were at flaps 5, and then trim was set. And we shouldn't have to arm the speed brakes for takeoff. So I don't know. Arming speed brakes in a 737 for takeoff is not a thing. That's an MD-11 thing. So I don't know. Yeah, let's Google it. I'm pretty sure you don't arm speed brakes in a 737 to take off.
Memphis Center, Delta 194, we're having a bit of calibration issues. Can we get vectors into Memphis?
Nope, you do not.
Memphis Center, good evening. Delta 879, passing 12,000 feet, climbing 16,000.
Oh, of course.
Delta 879, Memphis
That's
Center.
great. Yeah,
Climb and maintain flight level 290.
I reviewed your application today, and
level 290.
I sent the welcome letter. I suspect that a lot of my welcome letters are going into spam, because I don't get a lot of replies from people from them. So thanks for acknowledging it. Looking forward to flying with you, man. Yeah, hey, so Quartz, let me know what you think about those. Here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn my webcam back on, and let me show you why I'm not using my really expensive
1974, turn right heading 110,
throttles that I bought.
Approach to set and maintain 2,000.
see if I can find one.
All right, 110 down to 2000 for the
All right.
approach American 1974.
Check this out. I'm gonna turn the webcam on. This is why I'm not using them. Let's see. Okay. So these are the throttles that came in the pack. So what I am using is the flap handle and the speed brake handle. Those work great. Okay. But these things, I like the auto throttle disconnect button. That's nice to have.
194, go ahead.
But this,
That's 194. You said something about calibration.
look at this. Look at this.
Yeah,
It's
there's
garbage.
going on with the plane, so we're just requesting.
This is not. This is unsat. When you put the thrust reversers up, they just fall back down. This is unsat, and I complained to them, and they said they were going to fix it, and they haven't fixed it. So until they do, I can't use these. They're just too floppy. Okay. Now, in comparison, here's the lever for the
1974, turn
rotate
right heading
the Bravo.
180,
Okay.
intercept the 20
Look at
left
this.
localizer.
180 intercept 20 left localizer American 1974.
They have positive retention and they stay in place. That's what I need those other ones to do, and they don't do it. So that's why I can't use those. The other issue that I'm having, if you can see my throttles, right? You see this?
American 1974, you're 6 miles from Judd, maintain 3,000 till established.
When they're at idle,
Cleared ILS runway.
they're already
20
sitting
approach.
kind of low, right?
Stay
Now-
3000, pick up the localizer.
Let me show you these
20
things.
left, clear for that approach American 1974.
This is the kit that came with it, right? When you're at full power,
Memphis Center, FedEx 133 Heavy.
your throttles are already lower than the Bravo ones, right? Now, when
FedEx
you go to
133
idle,
Heavy, Memphis Center.
it's way low,
Increasing altitude from 330
and it's actually
370.
hard to
FedEx
manipulate.
133 Heavy, climb maintain flight
Now,
level
here's the other
370.
ones.
Climb maintain flight level 370, thank you.
I don't know if you can see this, but the fancy MD-11 throttles sit way lower at idle than the Bravo ones do, and it's hard to reach them, right? They're way low. So that between the angle of this and the fact that the reverse lever has no retention, is kind of why I had to ditch them. All right, let me take that off.
American 1974, wind 180 at 10, runway 20 left, clear to land.
There you go.
20 left, clear to land American 1974.
Oh, there you go. That killed a few minutes. Hope you enjoyed that explanation. Yeah. But, again, the flat panel works great. The detents work good.
Delta 194, consider maintain 1010,000.
Spoiler handle and detents work good. I like those.
Maintain 1010,000.
Let me show you what I'm actually using. I'm back on the Bravo stock throttles, but I have. Oh yeah, just the fit and finish on this is not good. Let me show you something. Etsy MD-11 throttle. I'm actually using this, and I honestly prefer it. So. This is what I started with, was this. The flat panel's not as good. Oh, hold on. So make sure that I heard something clicking around in here. Okay. The flap handle is not as good, and the spoiler handle is not as good, and you don't have detents for those on this. But these knobs are very comfortable in the hand. So you get here. Let me turn the webcam back on. It goes on backwards. That can't be right. No, it's not backwards. Because you... No. That wouldn't work. Yeah, I like this. These knobs, let me show you. I'm actually using them on the 737 right now. These knobs for the thrust reversers and for the engine throttles are actually from the MD-11 Flight Sim Factory stuff, and I like the way they feel in my hand. So when I fly MD-11s, I just use,
Southwest
you know,
1605 at the center.
right? And they work good. I'm happy with that. So I'm using a hybrid setup. I'm using the
Southwest
Pro
1605,
Desk
radar
Sim
contact lost.
flap handle and the speed brake handle and the Flight Sim Factory MD-11 knobs with the Bravo throttles. As yeah, that's my little hodgepodge of stuff, and it works for me. Yeah, hey, yours is actually stiff. You're lucky. Mine are so loosey goosey they won't even stay in place, man. I've tried everything to make them work, and I just can't. If you watch my video on my review of those things, you know, nothing's changed. It doesn't sound
1974
like that.
taxi to the terminal via Hotel Juliet Tango 6. Remain this frequency. Have a good night.
The terminal will be Hotel Juliet Tango 6. Stay on this frequency. American 1974. Thanks. Good night.
Delta 194, we fixed the radar problem. We're going to direct code 10.
Delta 194, say that again, please.
We fixed the issue. We're directing code 10, 194.
Roger, thank you very much.
Memphis Center, Papa 457, Cessna 172 with information. Papa requesting VFR departure for shipments.
Papa 457, were you calling Memphis Center?
Papa 457, yes, Cessna 172 with information. Papa requesting VFR departure for circuits.
Oh, yeah, I'd like that. So I put that in the bottom.
Papa 457, stand by.
The gate thing helps because I never really did like this. Let me show you. So this is the gate thing, right? And it goes in below the throttles, because otherwise they go into this like Airbus reverse thrust thing. I don't know if I'm capturing it well. They have this like reverse thrust thing, right?
Delta 194, contact Memphis approach 125.8. Have a good night.
Contact approach.
And your throttles get like way down in there.
Yeah, 125.8. 194.
That little walk.
Papa 457, are you departing out of the area, or are you going to do pattern work at Little Rock?
Goes in there.
Papa 457, pattern work.
Papa 457, squawk 0741. Expect runway 22 left for your pattern work. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Papa 457, squawk 07 on expect runway 22 left.
Center, good morning. Rollo 52 is climbing through 14,000 for flight level 230.
Yeah, at the bottom. It just keeps your throttles from dropping all the way down
Rollo
in
52,
there.
Memphis Center, welcome.
That's fine if you like use an Airbus where you go into reverse thrust by going
Memphis
like,
approach Delta.
down. But no one else does that but them. So
descending
I guess a turboprop, I guess, has a beta range will be down in there, but I don't know. I don't want that.
Yeah, 105.
Papa 457, ready for taxi.
Papa 457, taxi to runway 22 left via Foxtrot, Juliet, Uniform, Romeo.
Taxi or runway 22 left via Foxtrot, Juliet, Uniform, Romeo, Papa 457.
FedEx 133 Heavy, you're leaving my airspace. Indianapolis is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Frequency change approved. Thank you. Happy holidays, FedEx 133 Heavy.
Rollo 52, descend via the Ryman to arrival, National Landing South, National Altimeter 2998.
Descend by the Ryman to arrival, Rollo 52, 2998.
Delta Airlines 194 requesting vectors to, yeah.
Delta 194, this is Memphis approach on guard. Contact me on my frequency 125.8.
125.8, 194.
Delta 879er, Memphis Center.
Go for 879er.
Delta 879er, you're leaving my airspace. Atlanta's closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Frequency change approved. Have a blessed night.
Yeah, man, you better get that first flight in, or I'll be sending you a nasty gram. Because I have to do that because we have a lot of people that sign up and don't actually fly, and then we end up having to kick them off the roster because they never actually did their first flight. I've been pretty busy flying lately. Let me see. I'm gonna get my logbook here. I've been busy. Look at that. 2 flights, 3 flights on the 25th. 2 on the 26th, 1 on the 27th. So I'm definitely getting my hours in. Actually, this month I think I've flown
Delta 1425,
a lot.
maintain
I've flown a
climb
lot this month.
310.
310, Delta 1425.
Oh, I'm not even in the top 10. That's a bummer. I thought I flew more hours than that. Let's see. 2 guys on Vansom right now. Alejandro Sanchez. Oh, I saw him leaving earlier. He's there at Louisville. That should be me right there. And then a lot of people that fly offline. Look at me at the Prime Air.
Delta 1425, you're leaving my airspace to the northeast. Indianapolis is closed, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Frequency change approved, Delta 1425, thanks for the help.
Oh, Kirk? Oh. Oh, how do you know Kirk? How do you know Kirk? Tell me about Kirk. He's one of our new pilots. He doesn't say much, but he's around. He's getting it done. What you know about Kirk? Okay, we're about to turn into the wind a little bit. Oh, really? I wonder if we can find some of his work. Oh, did he stream on Twitch or on? Did he stream on Twitch or on YouTube? Let's see. Oh. Wow, apparently he was a football star. This is kind of creepy. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do this. This is a little creepy. I don't want this guy to feel like we're stalking him or anything. Never mind. I think it is him. Same exact name. That's a very distinct name. But whatever. Well, guys, we're making progress. I see top of descents on the map now. $276 miles to go. Alright, let's take a look here. How are we looking? Fuel's looking good. Try to land with 7,000 pounds on this thing, so looking like we're gonna make that for now. Got quiet all of a sudden. Ah, there it is.
Alpha 457, holding short of runway 22 left.
Papa 457, make left close traffic runway 22 left for your pattern work. Report midfield downwind each pass. Wind calm, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
XPU IPC. And you can get
Alpha
it here.
457, left close traffic. Report midfield downwind. Alpha 457, cleared to take off.
Yeah, FSU IPC is the
Memphis Center, this is FedEx 913.
FSU IPC is the Microsoft Flight Simulator equivalent.
10,400.
FedEx 9130, Memphis Center, climb and maintain flight level 360. Welcome.
I currently use
Thank you, climb and maintain 360.
2.5.9.4.
Climb 130.
And that'll let smart cars talk to X-Plane. It won't work without it. Yeah, 2.5.9.4, I think, that's the one that that's the most current one that there is. That's the one that I use, and it works fine. See, my smart cars is working good. Yeah, 2.5.9.4, I think.
Papa 457 left. Midfield runway 22 left.
Papa 457,
Hold on.
runway 22 left, cleared for the option.
Sorry, can you hear that? Can you repeat that, please, Papa 457?
Yeah, Papa 457, runway 22 left, cleared for the option.
1 second.
Papa 457, runway 22 left, cleared for the option.
You need 2.0.5.9. 2.0.5.9. Yeah. I may have misspoken. It's this one. That's what I have. That's what I've been using, and it's fine.
Center, good evening. FedEx 87 Heavy with you, crossing 10,500 for 160.
FedEx 87 Heavy, Memphis Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 260.
260 for 87 Heavy, thanks.
Yeah, you should be all set. That's what I got. That's when that works.
Roll 52, the national altimeter 2998, expect runway 20 right.
20 right for row 52, 299.
I heard somebody's dog barking. Okay, 196 miles. About 30 minutes. Oh, this Boeing is so slow. Makes you really appreciate the MD-11 speed. This slow boat to wherever, the giant texts. Yeah, dude, this thing's so slow. Golly. And you know what? The 757 is slow. The 767 is slow. And the 777's okay. It's about kind of comparable to an MD-11. The 747 is fast. Like, that thing is fast. So, I'm not talking any trash about 747s. Those things cruise really fast. But yeah, these 7.3s, 7.5s, 7.6s, and weak sauce, man. Look at this. Look at this cruise speed. 0.787. What are we doing? Golly. What is this? Why? Like, I couldn't even push this up if I wanted to. Let's see, what... So what are we gonna get? Can we do Mach 0.82?
Papa 457, midfield, runway 22 left.
Papa 457, runway 22 left, clear for the option.
Papa 457, runway 22 left, clear for
I don't
the
even
option.
think we can get 0.82 Mach out of this thing. We're gonna hit the barber pole before we even get there. You gotta be kidding me. Like, come on, man. We're gonna barber pole this thing before it even gets to 0.82 Mach. Like, who built this thing? Come on. I swear we're gonna get the clicker. We're gonna get the clicker before we even get there. Oh, we're flirting with disaster right here. Like, literally one more knot and we're hitting the clicker. This is pathetic. Like, if we hit any kind of wind gust right now, we're screwed. We're gonna set off the overspeed. In case you forgot what it sounds like this. Oh. I guess it's inhibited in the air. Never mind. You know, for fun, let's just do this. Alright, auto throttle off. I just want to see where the clicker's at. Ah, there it is, 275. There it is. All right, let's do 0.81 Mach. Auto throttle on, speed engaged. Actually, no. We're in speed intervention, so 0.81 in VNAV still. Okay. 275 knots at this altitude is so lame. My MD-11 is laughing at this plane right now. It said overspeeding at 270 knots. He said, that's cute. What's that like? See what I'm saying, Quartz? They're just weak, dude. They don't have any retention. Yeah, I don't know. Not a good design. And I'm sad about it because I spent a lot of money on those stupid things. But I do like the flat panel, and I like the detent. I like the little guard at the bottom, and I like the spoiler handle. I just don't like the throttles. They don't work for me. Hey, Mookie, nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you on my streams before. Are you kind of new to my channel? Peace be with you as well, brother. That sounds like something from Islam. Salam alaikum.
Rollo 52, turn left heading 110, vectors for the approach, descend and maintain 2000.
Left heading 110 to 10,2000.
What do 515? That in over here, so don't forget. No, I actually on my little knee board here. Ooh, a little rough here up here. I appreciate it, man. I don't know if you're into Mookie. I don't know if you're into this sort of thing, but we're flying to Alliance Fort Worth Airport near Dallas. I got 135 miles till we start down, and then I hope to give you a nice landing at Dallas Fort Worth Alliance Airport. If you stick around.
170, intercept the 20 right.
Welcome aboard. And we're currently flying on VATSIM right now. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but we took off out of Louisville. This guy's actually some company traffic who's coming in behind us. And yeah, we're about to leave Memphis airspace and go on Unicom, and then we'll be flying into Alliance Fort Worth down here. And we'll go over our arrival procedures, all that stuff here in a little while. Just cruising right now.
Romeo 52, looks like you flew through the localizer. Continue that right turn heading 230 to intercept.
Yes, absolutely. So VATSIM is an online network for people flying their flight sims and they want to be online with everybody else. So this right here is a website that monitors that. Every single one of these airplanes is a real life nerd just like me, sitting in their living room or wherever, flying the airplanes online. So every one of these blue dots is a human. And these green areas are the air traffic control centers, and the radio traffic you hear is actually a nerd
Romeo 52, you're 2 miles from
flight controller.
2000 to establish a localizer, clear an ILS from my 20 right approach.
He's controlling all of the airplanes in this airspace right here, to include all the airports that are not in this. So here, this guy, this approach controller, is handling all the airplanes in Memphis airport and around there. Anything outside of that circle and as above a certain altitude, this guy controls all of it. So he's actually controlling us right now. But we're about to leave his airspace, and we're going to be going into what's called Unicom frequency. We'll listen for it in a couple minutes. He's going to give us a call.
Benton Center, United 1692, engage Charlie 6, ready for push start.
I'm going to go back to VNAV speed, because it looks like we got some wind coming off the nose here. Yeah, but yeah, VATSIM is totally like a multiplayer, and anybody can sign up for it.
Bravo 52, wind 180 at 10, runway 20 right, clear to land.
And VATSIM works with all of the major flight simulators, right? Prepare 3D, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and
Attention all
X-Plane.
aircraft, Memphis Center is closing for the evening, and radar services are terminated, frequency change to Unicom approved. Everyone have a good night.
You too, sir, thank you.
And you, good night.
Alright, so he's going to bed. We're gonna switch over to Unicom now. Okay, so you're a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 guy. I do have a little bit of content on my channel for that. I actually got it for Christmas, no, my birthday about 2 weeks ago. Somebody bought me a CD key for the ultimate Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and I dove right in, and I bought a payware for it right out the gate. I got the PMDG 777F, because it's an aircraft that I can fly with my virtual airline that I'm part of. So the only plane that I own and the only plane that I fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator is a 777. Go figure, right? But we're in X-Plane 12 right now, and I'm in a Boeing 737-800, which is a convertible freighter model. We're doing contract flying for UPS, and this is a Sun Country flight. I try to do everything as realistically as possible, given that I'm a sim pilot, not a real pilot, so I try to replicate things as best I can. So my procedures are as good as I can be, given that I'm a fake pilot, I guess, for lack of a better term. Thanks. Alright, so let's take a look here. Top of descent, 100 miles in 16 minutes. So I'm gonna go step away, hit the lav real quick, and when I come back, we're gonna go over our descent and approach procedures. So give me about 3 minutes, I'll be right back. We'll start looking at charts, we'll start talking about our arrival and all that stuff. So you guys just sit back and relax. I'll be right back. All right. Back in the seat. How long we got? 75 miles, top of descent. About 9 minutes. So let's talk about landing data. So we currently have 11,000 pounds of fuel on board. I expect we're going to land with closer to 8. So that puts our gross weight at about 142. So 142,000 pounds for landing. Here, I'll turn my webcam on. Alright. 142,000 pounds of gross weight. Let's do some calculations here. I like to use SemBrief for this. It works pretty decent. So landing performance, the landing weight's going to be about 142. Flaps 30. Auto brakes 2. Runway is 16 left. Let's calculate. So they want us to fly an approach speed of 152. The VREF is 147. Okay. So let's go in here. We're going to do flaps 30. 152. VREF. The reference speed is 152. So we're adding 5 knots for the approach speed. Alright, so now let's take a look at some charts here. We're landing on 16 left or right? I forget. One 6 left. Oh, well, that changes everything. Alright, let's try this again. Let's change it to 16 left. Oh, it is 16 left. Okay, everything's still good. So, landing on 16 left. I'd like to roll out to about Echo. So we want taxiway Echo. If we can get there. And then we'll make it right on Echo. And then from Echo, we cross 16 right. And we make it right on Papa. And a left on Papa 2 to the Amazon hub. Okay. That's what we're gonna try to do. We're on this truck to arrival. And we're landing south. We need to cross Sassy at 11,000 feet. So landing south, expect 11,000 feet. Okay. Let's make sure we get that in the FMC right now. Oh, wow, they want us to stay quite a bit higher than that. Honestly, I kind of like that better. Tell you what, we're going to leave this as is. We're not going to cross 11,000 feet. This will keep us higher longer, and that means we can get down quicker. Or, I mean, we can cover more ground quicker than that. So, let's not go down to 11,000 feet of Sassy. We'll keep this as it is. I like that better. Okay. Oh, I don't think SAM works at all anymore, Quartz. I have it, but I don't use it. Sam, I don't think you really need it. I think look for something called OpenSAM. OpenSAM. I think that's what everything's using now, and it does the same thing. OpenSAM. try that. Anyway, okay, let's talk about the approach plate here. We're on the ILS 16 left final transition. So from truck, we're going to go straight to argue. And if we take a look at the 16 left approach. Alright, so at argue, we need to be at 4,000 feet. Let's make sure that's in there. 4,000 feet, okay. And at Wigzoo, we need to be at 2,400 feet for our 3-degree grad slope. Down in the touchdown zone. The decision altitude is 923 Barrow. The MSA is 2,700 from the FOOS 115.7. All right, cool. In the event of a missed approach, we're going to climb straight ahead to 1,200 feet, then a climbing right-hand turn to 3,000 feet on heading 330, outbound to FOOS, VOR radio 303 to Oblon, which is DME 24 from FOOS and hold. Alright, so let's put this stuff in our nav radios now. Alright, so let's get, we'll put FOOS on VOR 2. FOOS 115.7. And that's radial 303 for the missed approach. And then the ILS for 16 left is 11015. 11015. And the approach course is 166. Alright, so landing data is set. The arrival and approach briefing is performed. Decision height. So we're going to be on Barrow. And it's going to be 923. Barrow. Okay, MSA is 2,700 feet, 25 nautical miles from Fuzz. Seatbelts are on. And let's get the weather. Okay, 21 minutes ago, the wind is 130 at 10. Visibility is 10 statute miles, broken at 12,000 feet. Temperature 16. Altimeter is 2974. Weather's not bad. That's VFR. Alright, so I think we're all set here. Okay, altitude is reset. We should be ready to head down here in about 13 nautical miles. 12. Cool. We got some wind coming off the nose here. Okay. Heading down. All right, crew. We're descending. And on down. I should stop texting and pay attention to what I'm doing, huh? Alright, so we're getting a little fast here, so I'm gonna put some speed brake in. Nope. I remember about this. This thing, I need to work on it. It's more... No, calibrations... There we go. Okay, we're getting way fast here. That's another little bug of this level up thing, is the speed brake handle makes a lot of noise when you move it. So I got some speed brake in. I can show you here on the system page. Our flight spoilers are up as we try to get the speed under control in VNAV. We're descending very rapidly, 3,000 feet a minute. Yeah, coming down pretty fast here. And we're at idle. Okay, speed's coming back. Let's go speed brakes, retract. Alright, let's 135.15. Okay, getting a little fast again. Let's get some more speed brake in there. Okay, stand by for transition altitude. Altimeter's 2974. We'll just swap that over now. 2974 set and cross check. Hey, we'll turn this music off so we can focus now. Turn the sounds up a little bit. Alright, speed brake for drag. Now we're gonna make a straight in approach here. So we need to keep the speed under control because we're going right into this. I'm gonna be riding these speed brakes all the way down, I think. So Dallas Fort Worth Airport should actually be, let's see. Okay, I don't think that works on here. They need to fix that. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna deal with that now. Dallas Fort Worth should be out not too far from here. Okay, it gets fast again. Speed brakes coming out. Okay, speed's under control. Speed brake retract. Exterior lights. Tell you what, we'll just turn them on now. Oh, headphone warning. Sorry. Okay, speed brakes coming out again. We need to start writing them down.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. All right, let's keep it going. Down to 3,000. Speed brakes are extended. We are decelerating now as we approach 10,000 feet. Okay, coming left. Okay, speed brake retract. Does it have auto land? It sure does. But we're not gonna do that. I like to fly my planes, and it's clear VFR weather tonight, but it does have auto land, yes. Uh-oh, I see something way out there in the distance. Somebody was being a bad boy over at that airport. Look at that. I see cops over there. Okay, speed's under control for now. Okay, we're on a profile. Put a little more speed brake in. Wow, that's really annoying. I hope they fix that. Wow, and that porpoising is not great either. Okay, speed brake retract. That should be the airport. Well, no, it's not. I don't think it is. Okay, auto throttle's picking back up. How many track miles do we have left here? 24. Alright, let's make sure we're going direct to argue. Start slowing this thing down. There's the airport. 11 o'clock. Little speed brake out here. Speed brake retract. I'm gonna arm VOR localizer. Nope, I actually don't like that. Alright. Drag required, yeah, I know. Alright, let's go flaps 1. Really surprised we're not picking up the localizer yet. 11015. 11015, right? I don't know. We're not getting it. No localizer at all. No DME, no glide slope, nothing.
Doesn't go.
Let's go flaps 5. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to have a ILS approach. That's flaps 10, but I'll take it. Gear down, flaps 15.
2500.
We'll start slowing her down to approach speed. I'll take it from here. Alright, flaps 30. We'll just fly visual then. Spoilers armed. Would it be nice if the ILS was working, but it's not. Oh, getting really slow here. Okay, flap steady. Okay, before landing, checklist, landing gear down, 3 green. Spoiler handles armed, auto brakes set 2. Flaps and slats are flaps 30. Altimeter's cross-check 2974. ICAST no alerts. Not sure why I don't have ILS on this, but I don't have time to figure it out now.
1,000.
Apparently there's no PAPI lights on this runway either. That's okay. I don't need them. I got it. I don't think it's raining here.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimum. 200. $100.
Minimums for landing.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, center line, correcting. Manual braking. Reverse idle. That's echo. Versus normal. Echo, perfect. This is what we planned for, right? Thanks. That wasn't too bad. There we go. Look at that. We wanted taxiway echo, did we not? There it is. No PAPIs, no ILS, no problem. I got it. Okay, we're gonna cross 16 right, clear on the right, clear on the left. TCAS is clear. After landing checklist. Spoiler handle is up, retract. Flap handles up. Auto brakes off. Radar off. Landing light. Taxi light stays on. Runway turn off. APU. Started. And we need to make a right turn on pop-up. Let's see, what was that landing rate? What do you guys think it was? Put your guesses in the chat. What you think it is, and I'll pull it up and we'll take a look. All right, make a left turn onto This is a left turn on the Papa 2. Okay. What do you guys think? How many feet per minute was that? I know what it was. Oh, stabilized trim. Alright, where's my marshaller? Yep, there's my guy. I wouldn't say for good. I didn't park the MD-11 for good. I'm just enjoying this right now. Taxi light off. Whoop. I'm just enjoying something different here. Oh, I think we overshot a little bit. Parking brake set. Okay. Alright, here we go, guys. The landing rate was 92 feet per minute. Can I get a clap? Can I get a 92 feet per minute? That's my best landing yet in this thing. That was actually really good. You know why? I stayed into power a lot longer. On the MD-11, I go to idle a lot higher than this. But in the 737, you got to write it almost down to the ground. Okay, after landing checklist is complete. Parking checklist. Transponder. Standby. APU gen. Fuel switches off. Okay, packs off. Trim air off. Window heat. Probe heat. Yaw damper. Hydraulic pumps. Anti-collision. There we go. Anti-ice not on. IRS switches off. Nose lights off. Wheel chocks. Ground service. Set the chocks. Get the ground power connected. Parking brake. Released. Ground power on. And APU off. Guess we don't get stairs on this thing, huh? Well, there it is, guys. A nice, successful landing at Alliance Fort Worth. I don't know why the ILS was not functioning. That's a little disappointing. So 110.15, force 166, and we never got the ILS frequency. We never got the signal there, so that sucks. Why did I release the parking brake? Because the chocks are in, right? See the chocks? You don't keep your parking brake set when you have the wheel chocks in, because it's just you're keeping hydraulic pressure on the brakes for no reason, right? there's no reason to keep those brakes pressurized if you have the chocks, and the aircraft is not going to roll anywhere. Yeah, we do that on the aircraft I work on as well. As soon as the chocks are in, we release the brakes. We don't leave parking brakes set unless it's, you know, unless you're moving the aircraft and you're stopping for a minute. You set the parking brake for engine run. If you need to do like an engine run for maintenance, we obviously set the parking brake for that. But just sitting on the ground, we leave the brakes released. Also, if you're in very cold climates, your brakes could freeze to the they can freeze together, and they won't release when you release them. Even though that's not the case here, it's 16 degrees Celsius, so that's not freezing, but they will freeze up too if you leave them set too long. All right, well guys, let's open a window here. I guess that's it. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming along for the ride. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to keep working on my 757 technique. I really wish I could figure out why the ILS was not functioning here, but, you know, that could be an X-plane thing. Maybe there's something wrong with the, there could be something wrong with the scenery here where it doesn't work. I don't know. 11015, right? 11015. I don't know. Anyway, guys, take care. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I should be streaming again tomorrow if you're interested. I haven't decided what aircraft I want to stream yet. I might put in a poll. I have 5 options for you now. I've got a 737, a 757, an MD-11, a 777, or an MD-88. I have all of those now, so I will fly any of the ones you guys want to see. I'll put a poll up on my channel if you guys want to, on the community tab. If you want to vote for tomorrow's live stream aircraft, I can do any of those. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot. Yes. PMDG. Vote for it tomorrow. I'm gonna put